everybody, today I've gotten all the blocks sewn for this quilt top, and we're going to put one row together, and then I've got the rest of it sewn, and then I'll sew this one row onto the rest of the quilt top, and then I'll explain how to measure for the two borders we're going to put on. And then I will cut the two borders, and then I will sew on the two borders, and the quilt top will be completed. And then in the next video, I will show you how to do a quilt sandwich, how to baste, okay? And then that'll be a video. And then the next video, I will show you how to quilt it. I'll quilt part of it on my domestic so you can see how that works, and I'll quilt part of it on my mid-arm, and I'll show you how to set that up. Okay, so this quilt top, these are 16-inch blocks, so this is 3 blocks across by 4 blocks down. Okay, we're making a twin size, so here we go. So these two go together like this. We are going to put them together, and I'm going to match up the seams. And then put this one to the side, and we'll run a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I'm just looking to see how close this got to the edge, and we're still good. Okay, so we'll put the next block on. Alright, so here's the next one. It's like this. So we will turn that and match them up. So I try to match the middle up first. I love these pins. I don't know, my aunt got them for me at a yard sale. So it says the quilter's pin. They're pretty easy to put in and out, so. Alright, so we got the first layer put together, first row. Move my coat out of the way. So we got the first row, and then I'll go get the rest of the top. Here's the rest of the quilt top. So we are now just going to lay this up here like this. So this is going to be a twin size quilt, and it's going to end up being 68 by 80. So here's our row number 1. So we're just going to lay that down. So I only put pins where I absolutely need it not to move. So that is any of like these little where I want the seams to match up. If I just want to kind of hold it, I'll just put a clip because pins can't slide, but clips can slide. So that's why I use pins sometimes, and that's why I use clips sometimes. So let's run 1/4 of an inch on this, and then we'll have a 3x4 of the 16-inch blocks, and then we will measure it and cut our borders. So now we have the quilt top sewn on all together, okay? So this, going the wrong way, is what the quilt top ended up looking like, okay? So y'all can see. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, okay? Let's say this is our quilt, alright? So what we're going to do is we are going to measure, we're going to measure at the top, okay, how many inches it is at the top, and then how many inches it is in the middle, and then how many inches it is on the bottom, alright? And then we're going to add those together. So let's do that, alright? So 49 plus 47 plus 49 divided by 3. I could probably do it in my head, but I'm not going to. 49 plus 47 plus 49 divided by 3 is 48 1/3. But since the top and the bottom are both 49, I'm just going to do 49. Okay? That's if it's like really, really off. Okay? So we need 49 plus 49. So 49 plus 49, 98 inches of I'm going to do red for this way for 2 runs of it, okay, at 4.5 inches wide. Okay, so then we're going to do the same thing for the other way, okay, and let's see, right now it's 65 inches, okay, and I'll do the other side. Oop, it's 65 inches. Apparently good at this, okay? Alright. So 65 plus 65 is 130. Okay. So I need 130 inches. 130 plus 98 is 220 inches. Alright, so let's see what we've got to work with. I've got this red scrap I want to use, so let's see if we're able to use it. Okay, so what we've got is "27 inches by 45, okay? Well, 44 if you cut off the selvage, okay? Alright, so we've got 45 inches by 27 inches, right? And I need to make 4.5 inch cuts. So how many for 44 divided by 4.5 is, I can get nine cuts out of that at 27 inches long. So how many inches is that? 9 times 27 is 243. Ooh, I have just enough. I better not mess it up. Okay. 243 inches of this, so it'll barely make it. But if you want to figure out if you have enough,